show. Give me a wave or something. There it is. There it is. Alright.
Yeah, man, Saturday, man, September 22nd. We're here at our Grove Hall office here in Roxbury. It's the official grand opening of this office. We're here supporting Elizabeth Warren. We're running our campaign out of here. She's gonna show up, she's gonna speak, so we just getting things started.
Give your hand. Okay, thank you. Give it to Teenagers for Warren. That's what I'm talking about. Let's say your name for a second.
I'm Michelle.
Michelle. Yes, talk to him. You're that woman. You're
When people do these interviews, and I never prepare for them. Anyway, good afternoon. My name is Janice McManus. September 22nd, 2012. We're here in the heart of Grove Hall, Massachusetts, just second to Boston. We're doing the Elizabeth Warren for Senate campaign. Big rally today, the opening of the office, and all of us sincerely hope that she will be the next senator from Massachusetts, because Massachusetts will benefit and the rest of the country.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad that I can support the effort in whatever way I can.
Hey, you know, I also want to add, what's some of the stuff that you've been a part of in relation to organizing in the city, and you know, just to let them know that, you know, you're no slouch in the game, without a shadow of a doubt.
Well, I guess I can say my political involvement began because when my mother used to go to vote, she used to always take us. There was no babysitting, no nothing, because she wanted us to know how important it was, because, you know, with segregation in the South, you know, this was a new opportunity, so every time there's an election, they go Democratic.
Right, so you had a lot of background with supporting those type of endeavors. And
right, and I lived in a city where we all helped campaign for the first black man. Politicians came from all over the country. It was a big deal. I did some work in high school, college.
And that was all high school and college. Where'd you go?
To what? High school?
Yeah.
I went to Arts High School in North New Jersey.
Okay, New Jersey, and then you went to college?
Yes, I did.
Then what college did you go to?
I went to Cornell.
Cornell.
Soup,
that's serious. That's Ivy League. There it is. So like I said, Roxbury, there's no slouches in the area. I mean, we all out here showing support. And we all got credentials to back it up.
That's correct.
So thanks a lot for giving us a little something. We're going to
and I would like to put a plug in. One of my classmates has become the ambassador of Swaziland, so I'm so proud of her.
Oh, what's her name?
Makila James.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Makila James. All right. All right. In the flesh, man. One of my mentors all day. You know what I'm saying?
New England. And you got to get involved. You got to get out there and vote. If you're not registered, you have up to October 16th to get registered. Don't wait for the final moment to register. And remember, vote Elizabeth Warren, Senate, down Scott Brown.
There it is. Oh. There she is. We got Renita Elliott. She got her shades on today. What you doing out here, lady?
You didn't know that was me, did you?
I did. The historical uptown with Elizabeth Warren.
All right.
Okay.
Right, and we got Ayanna Presley.
And Zakia Alake.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, my big sister in the movement. She's been in the struggle for a long time. So, listen, I had to be here today because the truth of the matter is that we have a lot of politicians that talk about our votes in empty platitudes, but aren't going to put forth any policies that empower and advance us. But I know that Elizabeth Warren will. That's why I'm here today.
Right, and consumer rights is something I was weaned on as a child. My mother raised me up knowing about consumer rights and being very concerned about it. And Elizabeth Warren is our woman on consumer rights.
Absolutely, and I appreciate the fact that she didn't just come trying to court and earn our vote.
Right.
Black churches the Sunday before an election.
Right.
She did her homework, and she's been putting her money where her mouth is, and she's been showing up time and time and again to earn our vote and our trust.
She's invested in our community, and most of them don't do that when they're running for high office.
For high office, especially Senate. So definitely, I'm great. Thanks a lot, Ayanna. And excuse me, say your name one more time because
Zakia Alake.
You won't forget.
I won't forget it. Rick's winning.
You won't forget it.
Lord bless every soul that stands here. Know God, we claim victory right now. Have your way with this rally. Have your way with Sister Elizabeth. Have your way with all of the speakers and all of the participants. That our voice may be heard. Bless now everything that is done today. In your name, amen.
Now we have in Elizabeth Warren someone who sounded the alarm not when the crisis was in full flow, Elizabeth Warren was standing up when companies, mortgage companies, were attacking our communities, our elders. And that's actually when she sounded the alarm. And understand, this mortgage crisis started in the black community, ladies and gentlemen. This mortgage crisis started in a targeted area where these were black older folks who own their homes. And these companies decided to siphon those dollars out of their pockets. Those are our grandmothers, those are our aunts, those are our uncles. And Elizabeth Warren was the one to sound that alarm. And that's why our president had her come down to Washington to turn this thing around.
All right.
And
okay, Tito.
she stands for equal
Okay,
pay,
Tito.
for equal work. We know about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
For people being able to marry who they want to love, we know about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
And just because someone else's name is Brown doesn't mean he's down, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, Tito. Okay.
And as my friend Felix Arroyo brought up the other night, even Mitt Romney only excluded 47% of the population. Scott Brown was willing to exclude. And how I look at polls, we're tied right now.
Yeah. All right.
And the only way, and we're in the fourth quarter, and the only way to win.
My name is Taylor Parker.
You're doing grassroots organizing?
Yes, I am.
All right. So you've been working on the campaign for how long?
I just started. I'm on leave from school for a year, so I decided to participate. I've lived in the community for 12 years, so
Right.
thought this was important. I'm glad Elizabeth Warren is coming to Grove Hall area.
Absolutely. You got some questions for her?
No, I'm thinking of some, but I will.
Let's get them together.
Yep.
All right. Thanks a lot. It's good talking to you, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
So right now the real two choices on the table. There's the other guy and Elizabeth Warren. No disrespect to the other guy, but he's not Elizabeth Warren. I know that she's going to be very serious about fighting for the community, fighting for Massachusetts, and making sure that she's not going to be a wasted vote in the Senate. So that's why she has my vote. Hopefully she'll have your vote too.
Anywhere in the Massachusetts legislature, but if you think that doesn't make him sympathetic to the efforts by other Republican-controlled legislatures across this country, or perhaps anything done on the federal level, think again. There are not enough numbers for them to win without suppressing the votes on the other side. It is a twofold strategy. So making sure we get out and vote for Elizabeth Warren, who, by the way, I believe would be the first female United States Senator in Massachusetts history. Senators vote for Supreme Court justices, and if you think that's not going to be a big deal in the coming years, think again about that. United States Senators vote on the things that determine the quality.
The community is so proud of Andrea Cabral. She is the sheriff. When I'm locked up on Nashville Street, I do see her. Well, got a chance to meet her. Rick's winning with Elizabeth Warren today. Got Cliff in the building. He's in here, one of the grassroots organizers, my mentor. Also, LD's in the flesh. Andrea, talk to the people for a second. Yep. And give us some good information and insight.
Everybody vote.
Wow.
If you are 18 and you are not registered to vote, you have until October 17th to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
There is no excuse for you not to vote. People fought and died so that you can have this right to vote. But more importantly, without your vote, you don't have a voice. The only time your voice equals that of billionaires who put money in the pockets of politicians who want to marginalize you, the only time that you're equal is when you step into that voting booth. Don't miss the opportunity to have an equal voice and have a say in your own future.
Absolutely. Miss Andrea, we love you. We're so proud of you, all right?
All right.
All right. Rick's one of the senior organizers, man, and one of my mentors. How you doing, man? Looking real sharp, real spiffy today, man.
Day, you know, onward and upward.
Yes, sir.
You know, we're just trying to educate the people, get the people out here to vote. That's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
Elizabeth Warren 2012.
2012, yes, sir. Thanks a lot, Jason.